Across the Diaspora in Minutes, where we share all the inspirational and historic happenings within the Afrocentric community. At the ripe age of 14, Yolanda Renee King, granddaughter of Martin Luther King and Coretta Scott King, is carrying on her family's legacy through her civil rights advocacy. She champions voting rights and penned an article for Teen Vote, urging Congress to ensure equitable voting access. Yolanda is an accomplished public speaker, notably delivering a speech on racial justice in 2020 at the same spot in Washington, D.C., where her grandfather delivered his iconic I Have a Dream speech. Jerome Foster II is the youngest White House advisor in U.S. history at the age of 20. He is part of the White House Environmental Justice Advisory Council, working on strategies to tackle environmental injustices. Jerome is a vocal climate justice advocate who challenges the status quo, pushing for an inclusive approach to address climate change and its unequal impact on marginalized communities. Jamaica claimed victory over Trinidad and Tobago in the 2023 Kazova Volleyball Tournament. Jamaica's team displayed exceptional skill and teamwork, ultimately securing the win. The opening two sets were dominated by Jamaica. However, Trinidad and Tobago fought back in the third and fourth sets to force a decisive fifth set. Jamaica capitalized on the unforced errors by Trinidad to win the game. Charles Richard Drew, during his time at Columbia University, pioneered the separation of red blood cells from plasma and developed a method to store them separately. This breakthrough extended the shelf life of stored blood beyond a week, marking the inception of the very first blood bank. Peanut butter was not invented by a single individual. Its development is attributed to several people over time. However, George Washington Carver is often associated with popularizing peanut-based products and contributing to peanut butter's early popularity. Carver conducted extensive research on peanuts and published various peanut-related recipes and uses, helping to advance the peanut industry.
That is right, everyone. Welcome to Afrocents, reaching out to the African diaspora community and your pocketbook. Tonight, we have great voices to introduce you to on this episode of Why Isn't Money Taught in School? As we discuss ways that no matter what age we are, understanding how to manage capital can give our lives control. So let's make sense of the world. Let's talk Afrosense.
We are not able to make conscious decisions if we're not mentally.
What we call overpopulation. That actually cash you
are not healthy. You are putting a stop. You're creating.
That's right. Welcome everyone to Afrosense. Why isn't money taught in school? If you enjoy the show, please don't forget to hit that like button on YouTube. This upvote helps the algorithm send our content out to new people, building our audience, viewers like you. But also subscribe if you feel like joining the Afrosense family, then hitting that bell icon to all so that you can get more of us in your feed by seeing our premieres or joining our live streams. Hello, everyone in chat. Finally, if you would like to support the show and get some extra perks, go check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Afrosense and get early access. Love from us to you for supporting the channel. With that, hello everyone.
Hi, Amy. Hi, Antoya. How are you guys doing tonight?
Hi, not bad tonight. How are you?
Pretty good.
That's great. I'm doing great. Really excited for tonight's
Well,
show.
I can
But
see that.
Antoya, I get to understand that you have some business opportunities to share for the youth. So you can tell us more about that.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Good night, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Afrocents. Uh, Afrocents will not be Afrocents without having the information that you need to bring forward or to make sure that your future is guaranteed for yourself as well as your family. So, with that said, I would love for an ad to be played first so you can have a better understanding of it before I speak on it. So now we're going to see the ad for Prosperity Club.
For a limited time only, we're offering an unbelievable deal that you simply can't resist. Originally priced at $12.95, the Prosperity Watch is now available at an astonishingly discounted price of just $499. With the purchase of each Prosperity Watch, you have the choice of a free 5 days cruise to Mexico for 2 people, which includes meals, accommodation, entertainment, and special activities, or a free 3 days, 2 nights vacation for 2 people to Las Vegas, Orlando, or any of 20 other cities. This includes 2 round-trip airline tickets plus hotel accommodations, and you pay only the taxes and fees. And the best part? We've made it even easier to get started on your journey to prosperity. Choose from our flexible finance options. 3, 6, or 12 months to pay the $499 price, making it accessible to everyone. As a valued club member, you can earn a whopping $200 for each new referral. And that's not all. Your earnings multiply as your team members refer others, providing you with an exciting stream of additional income. For more information, contact our dedicated customer support team or visit prosperitywatchclub.com.
All right, Nadia, I don't know about you, but I know about me. If I purchase a watch, I can travel? Come on. Come
To
on.
Mexico.
To Mexico. No, guys, listen to me. Prosperity Club. Set life up for yourself and your family. Purchase a watch, get members, refer persons to the program, and earn. So I'm telling my mother about Prosperity Club, and my mother joins, and I earn. Now that is something I'd love to do. So whatever information that you may need, as shown in the ad just now, you can visit their website at prosperitywatch.com. All right, guys. So now the next ad that I'd like to make mention of is, or the next business opportunity, let me not say ad, the next business opportunity that I'd like to make mention of is Assured for Life.
Are you ready to provide peace of mind to the ones you love the most? Protect them with Assure for Life funeral membership. Join the ranks of over 2 million protected individuals in Latin America and the United States. Our dedication to excellence has earned us an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. We care about your specific needs, and our consultants are here to provide personalized advice, ensuring you make the right decision for your family's future. Choose the best option for you. Our family membership protects up to 7 loved ones between ages 0 and 65, coverage of traditional funeral services for the primary member and their family members, includes parents up to 80 years of age, transportation within the United States, Washington, D.C., and Puerto Rico, with repatriation to the country of origin within the coverage area, round-trip airfare exclusively for the primary member to attend the service of plan members, 24/7 customer support line, staffed by a specialized team of professionals providing personalized assistance, and continuous support during the time of the service. You can also choose this membership for 1 or 2 people, extending the same level of protection and care to your closest individuals. Our Silver membership protects individuals between ages 66 and 75, coverage of traditional funeral services for the primary member and their family member or friend, option to add protection for 1 additional person between 0 and 75 years old with an additional fee, regardless of kinship, transportation to the country of origin, round trip airfare exclusively for the primary plan holder to attend the service of their protected family members or friends, 24/7 customer support line offering personalized assistance during difficult times, and continuous support during the time of the service. Protect your loved ones with Assure for Life Funeral membership. Contact us at 646-688-5554 for more information.
Assured for life. Uh, no, if it is that for me and my family, we've lost loved ones over the years, and we did not know anything about Assured for Life. No, we're assured for life, knowing that what in our worst time, during our time of bereavement, we are covered. The funeral expenses are covered. And this is something that you would want to miss out on, right, Nadria? I'm not sure about anybody else, but this is not
Yeah, I
something,
totally agree.
right? This is not something that you'd want to miss out on. And it's good to choose Assured for Life because they support and assist you in the event of the loss of a loved one. And if you require any additional information, you can visit their website at assureforlife.com. I have one more business opportunity to talk to you guys about. I mean, I know it may not be a lot, but for this week, I have another business opportunity to talk to you about, and that is the IUL. So,
Welcome to financial freedom, where dreams become reality. Join the ranks of the wealthy 1% and secure your family's future with indexed universal life insurance. Enjoy the benefits while you're still alive. Our policy offers living benefits, long-term care coverage, and savings potential. Build your wealth, protect your loved ones, and ensure a secure financial future. Start your journey today. Visit dynamicviva.com.
okay, and here's another business opportunity that you wouldn't want to miss out on. The indexed universal life insurance. It, as it stated before, you have living benefits. Living benefits. So the life insurance policy offers a variety of living benefits that can help you navigate unexpected events and protect your family's financial well-being. Also offers long-term care coverage, and not every insurance offers that. So their index universal life insurance offers long-term care coverage, which can help you pay for the cost of care in the event that you become unable to perform daily activities or require nursing home care, and you save along the way. The policy offers tax deferred growth, which means that you won't pay taxes on your earnings until you withdraw them. Now, look at that. This can help you maximize your potential, savings potential, and build a nest egg that you can rely on in retirement. If you require any more information about the Index Universal Life Insurance, you can visit dynamicviva.com. So thank you all for listening this week to the business opportunities, and we'll have a whole lot more business opportunities to share with you guys along the way. Thank you for listening, and Naja, it's back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Antoya. All right, so for tonight's episode,
Mhm.
we will be joined by business journalist and 2018 winner of the Young Investors Competition, no other than David Rose. Now we have been getting really good feedback from this episode. A lot of persons are looking forward to what David has to share, and I am too. So without further delay, please help me welcome business journalist David Rose.
Consider a share buyback instead of paying a dividend because with a dividend, ensuring Jamaican context, you're going to be taxed at 50% before you get the lid.
Good night, David. How are you doing?
I'm alright, Nadra. Hope there's no background noise on my side.
That's fine. We're hearing you clearly. It's such a pleasure to have you for tonight's episode. I find it extremely fitting to start off this conversation with a summary of the number one finance book of all time. And I'm pretty sure you know which book I'm talking about, right, David?
Yeah.
Right. So, for our listeners who may be a bit unfamiliar with this book, or they may have heard about it, but they probably want a reminder. Let me just give you a quick summary. Right. So there was this 9-year-old boy by the name of Robert Kiyosaki, and he grew up with two dads, a rich dad and a poor one. Now, one of his dads, he had a PhD. He was highly educated, and he went to Stanford University on a full scholarship as well. His other dad, he was a high school dropout. He never made it past the 8th grade. But you would think that, ironically, you would think that it was the rich dad. The rich dad would have been the one with the PhD or who was highly educated. But it was actually the high school dropout who became the rich dad. He went on to build an empire worth millions. And as for the highly educated one, he was stuck in pretty bad debt. I know my question to you now is, David, how is it that you can spend years in the education system and still not live the lifestyle that you would have wanted? You're muted, David.
You're talking a while ago,
Hello.
so I just meeting myself with caution, but to oversimplify it, we have to remember that we live in a world whereby you're told to go to school, told to get a nice job, but at the end of the day, nobody speaks about the reality of life. So the cost of living increases incrementally as time goes by, and what most persons are aware of is just savings. And depending on your upbringing, especially would depend on your parents as well, you might have been given context based on their experience, and you just live on their perspective. So in the Jamaican context, for example, we would have had the FinSA crisis, the financial sector crisis back in the 1990s, and that a lot of persons, lost wealth, suffered, and then we had cash plus Olint, Loom, all these different scams over the latter years as well. So, persons would have, wanted to live and do certain things, but at the same time, they would have potentially either heard negative experiences, be seeking, some get rich quick scheme or some other means to grow wealth. I should say grow their bank account quickly, but unnecessarily grow their wealth over time. So if persons, hear bank account, all right, I'm going to send money in the bank account. I hear about insurance, get insurance. But when it comes on to investing, the human demeanor and psychology has a greater fear or reluctance to take a risk of failure rather than taking a small risk of success. What does that mean? So if you tell somebody that they can flip a coin 50-50 and get either $2 million or nothing, or just keep flipping the coin altogether and get $10,000, a good number of person going to take $10,000 just because they're going to be like, say the original winning, but that
Yeah,
other might have similar luck, and that's just general human nature. When you have persons who jump, bungee jumping, skydiving and so forth, you have other persons who would not take that level, of risk based on their own personal, perception and context. And it's a similar thing, in terms of just financial management and just financial planning. So persons here about investing don't get any deep context on Nigeria. Just the word investing, and they shrivel up, get defensive, and it's really, a bias of fear of losing money. And as a result, they prefer to take a safer route, which isn't a bad thing in their context because they earn a little more money. But as we understand, when time goes on and inflation, continues to result in higher prices of goods and services, the extra money they're getting is peanuts compared, to what the cost of goods are. So, you have persons who go years upon years getting all this education, but at the same time, some of them when they get their money, they spend too much. So if you cannot manage $10 How are you going to manage a million?
Right.
No, it's actually a very serious thing. Like, you always hear about lottery winners winning big, and a couple years later, they're back to square one. And this
Yes.
is life changing money where they could have simply bought almost any safe investment or just, parked in the bank and get a decent rate, take anything but, just spend the money like crazy and be set for life. So, like, I just hope that brings into context, like how persons can go years upon years, in formal study, but literally not reach at a higher level.
Yes, absolutely. Definitely. My question was definitely answered. No, money plays a very fundamental role in our lives. And I'm pretty sure that everyone can agree with that. But it's still not being taught in the institution geared at preparing our youths for life. Now, I've been playing around with this thought in my head for a while. Now, is it a case where since the curriculum rather, is greatly influenced by the government, and the government is more focused on creating effective employees instead of fiscally savvy individuals. Could that be a reason why financial literacy is not emphasized in our institutions?
Well, the reality is you need more losers and winners in perspective for there to be a winner. It's just the reality. Somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. And in the day where you do have financial literacy programs, what ends up happening is that you have a very directed and specific kind of conversation. What do I mean by that? So whereas I will go in and talk just from my honest perspective, when let us say a financial institution comes to a school and says, hey, save with us, invest with us, their main objective, is to either increase deposits if they're a bank, or if they are, let's say, a investment bank, their thing is to increase assets under management. So if you can buy a fund, for example, or a managed product, it's better for them because they're going to get the management fees. Some of these managed products have tenants you cannot pull the money immediately or face a penalty. So it's an interesting dynamic, and you're seeing a couple of schools in the US that are trying to inculcate and require financial literacy classes, which aren't necessarily just about selling a particular product or perspective, but more so about certain life skills. Because when persons finish high school, for example, I think we need to call it about this high school, they don't know anything about the world. They go to the bank, they say, hey, here's a bank account, here's a loan if you want it. And persons don't understand, the depth and implications of just taking a product out without seeing, the full picture. They say, hey, get a credit card, get this, get that. And until somebody says, hey, did you actually read the fine print? Did you actually see what you got? You get from a manager? It's just about sitting down and having somebody say to you, hey, this is X, this is Y, this is my perspective. Because what I don't like is whereby we just say, hey, this perspective is right, this is my perspective, it's the only thing that's right. No. Everybody's different perspective, and each perspective is everybody. So at the end of the day, wealth creation requires you to invest. It doesn't have to be stocks, can be real estate, can be, persons, renting, for example, generators to parties, but there has to be some sort of cash flow coming in from some sort of service or value being created for others.
Definitely. And on that note, we're going to take a short break, but we will be back with David when we return.
Introducing the Modern Real Estate Smart Homes Project, a groundbreaking investment opportunity designed exclusively for individuals like you who value both financial stability and exponential growth. With our project, you can enjoy up to 100% return on your investment. Discover the future of living in Jamaica with Delta Modern Smart Homes. We are seeking developers, contractors, builders, real estate agents, buyers, and sellers to be part of this revolutionary project. Let's collaborate and experience the perfect blend of luxury, technology, and sustainability. Join us in shaping the next generation of homes in Jamaica. Contact us now to learn more about this exclusive investment opportunity. Together, let's redefine your financial success.
All right, that advertisement was brought to you by Delta Smart Homes. Contact 646-688-5554 for more information on how you can secure your home and have a peace of mind. Back to you, David. All right, so in school, we are taught that we should work hard, but we are actually never taught how to have our money work hard for us. No, firstly, I want you to explain what does it mean to have our money work for us, and secondly, I want you to get extremely practical and state how can a tertiary, secondary, or even a primary school student have their money work for them.
So, we talk about money working for you. It's really about the capital bringing in more money into your bank accounts in a very simplistic perspective. So earlier I gave the example. You have somebody who took their credit card, uh, bought a generator, and rented it out to parties. They pay for the credit card off at a later date, but the perspective I'm giving right here is that they would have seen an opportunity whereby, in this case, events would have needed generators. He bought a generator and he rents it, and apart from potentially just maintenance and providing fuel to it, it's bringing in income for him. And that's just a very simple way to make money work for you. You have other examples, whereby persons will do peer-to-peer transactions and potentially make a gain from that perspective. What does that mean? So let us say I bought some US dollars at 139. I'll send it to my friend at 150. You know, that's just one example. Persons make the money work for them as well. You have other examples, even with whereby you have stock market, you have bonds, you have persons investing in someone else's success. So, for example, somebody is or has a particular level of chance to earn X amount if they attend a particular event. Some persons will say, "Hey, I'll lend you X amount and I'll take probably 20% of whatever you earn after you pay me back." And that's just some simple perspectives. There are persons who will make clothes, make designs, or other examples. They'll buy, let us say, real estate, lease it out. So it's always about how do you generate capital out of something you purchase or invest into. That's about how money works for you.
All right, but where
So that's
can
right.
persons uh, from primary school? How can they start? Even if they don't get a lot of money, how can they start?
So you have situations whereby, like in the US, where parents will allow their kids to invest in account for the kids, and they can invest on their own. So I remember the GameStop story. A parent bought like $400 worth of GameStop, and it was about $1,000 at one point. And you have some students, whereby in the Jamaican context, buy candy, sell back at school. Like it's a part of the rules of some schools, but
Right.
that that's the example of persons taking their very oversimplified capital to earn more capital.
Yes.
Because until you actually become an adult, the doors of opportunity are somewhat limited in an angle. But in the current modern age we live in now, you have kids that are YouTubers who are making millions upon millions of dollars just from giving perspective, editing videos. So the skill sets can help generate that capital, and you can then potentially find ways to either automate that or simplify it even further. You have prodigies. Everybody knows about prodigy. And then you have other examples. I'm just keeping it from, I'm not going to tertiary, it's talking at a lower level. You would
Okay.
have kids who probably make the brand deals with a toy or there's something else. But once you're not an adult, the options to earn certain levels are limited unless your parents are already building out a trust fund or an account for you already ahead of time. But like in tertiary level, the floodgates can open. So you have persons, who would give their friends some money to run a party. Party was brings in a particular level of money, give out their money percent to profit. You would have persons who develop solutions for students on campus, So I remember watching a video on, I believe it was CNBC Make It, and a girl made a like a financial like journal where persons, not a journal exactly, but like a pouch where person could put how much money they want into a particular segment, like a money binder in a sense. And
Yeah,
she
yeah.
makes a good amount of money off of that. And I'm just, giving examples that are practical to persons. I'm not saying talking about complex investing or anything like that. I'm just going very
Right.
simple example people have actually done, to grow their own capital and be relatively successful.
Right. You, since we're on the topic of tertiary schooling, you started investing when you were in sixth form, but you went on to university to pursue a course of studying chemistry. Now, why is
Yeah,
it that you didn't study like accounting or business management at university? Why chemistry?
the reality is I am a scientist in all respects. Did biochem, physics, did pure math, uh, and I didn't learn anything like accounting or business, to be honest, until I was at UE, and it wasn't like me going to business classes at UE either. It's just taking time to sit down and read public documents, locally, internationally, to learn my acumen. So it's not always about going to college. It's more so about just your aptitude and willingness to learn. So
Mm,
I would go to the shareholder meetings here in Jamaica, talk, ask questions, and learn. It's if you ask somebody, hey, why you go to college to learn this particular skill? Sometimes it's not necessarily about going to college to learn what you describe as a skill. It's more so about going to network or at the same time learn different angles,
mhm.
because you have my condition is an engineer, you have other scientists who are in high level roles, and they probably did an MBA, but in their primary study wasn't in business. It was another field that they leveraged those skills to carry into business, which gave them a different perspective and edge against their other colleagues.
Important point. All right. On that note, we're going to take another break, and when we return, we'll have more from David. So please don't go too far.
Save on energy bills with Delta Solar Power. Say goodbye to frustrating power cuts and hello to a future of endless, reliable energy with the incredible potential of solar power. Imagine a world where your lights never flicker, your devices never die, and your business never stops due to a blackout. With solar power, you're not just choosing an energy source, you're choosing constant, uninterrupted power that keeps your life and work flowing smoothly. With advancements in technology, solar power is becoming more affordable. No more highlight bills and unpredictable energy. Discover how you can say goodbye to power cuts and embrace uninterrupted energy. Contact us at 646 688 5554. The future is solar, and it's a future without interruptions.
All right, that advertisement was brought to you by Delta Solar Power. Choosing a future without interruptions. Choose Delta Solar Power. Contact 646-688-5554 for more information. All right, back to you, David. Now, financial IQ or financial knowledge is it's quite a broad topic, ranging from accounting, investing, understanding the markets, and even the law. Now, what topics do you think should be taught in schools to allow students to be more equipped to handle unpredicted life events?
So how to read the financial statements?
Mhm.
Not even talking about technical accounting, just how to read a financial statement. What's the difference between cash versus accrual accounting? You know, an angle of financial literacy even further. just point out the persons what they should look for in particular when they are taking out a loan, for example, and reading the agreement. You know, informing persons that when they, choose to, let us say, get insurance, a pension, or anything else, that hey, this is the amount of cash we have to put down every month, and this, something basic thing like about budgeting. A lot of persons don't know how to budget, and budgeting isn't just about making the actual budget, but actually sticking to it. You have
Mhm.
unexpected life situations, but at the same time, you should be able to say, hey, I make a budget, I'm going to stick to it, and, be able to see through it. And that's one of the biggest issues, come to financial, not just financial literacy, but just, overall financial understanding or just financial goals. It's about the discipline to actually stay or stick put to what you've actually outlined and carrying through. And earlier you mentioned, about law and economics.
Yes.
Just when it comes to law, understand the relevant laws for what you are looking at. I didn't say
Mhm.
investing, I didn't say anything else, I said what you're looking at. So if you're to say you're a beautician or you're an esthetician that let's say you work on people's skin or you're
Mhm.
getting kind of a makeup, your persons will make good money on that. But I'm saying, it's also good to understand, hey, if you're going to do these things, ensure that you are actually licensed or on the right side of the law so that you're less exposed.
Mhm.
Understanding that instead of operating in your sole capacity alone, make a company, become an employee of that company. That way, you actually transfer some of risk that would be exposed to you if you're to be exposed to legal ramifications. And, let's just say, on any other space, I think it's about law. What are the regulations? So if you're going to host an event in any area, what are the requirements? What permits do I need to get? What considerations do I need to take into place? Do I need to have an ambulance? And these are the things that, matter if you're looking at even the law side, regulation side.
Mhm.
People look at things more dimensional perspective, and the reality is the persons who are rich in their specific field, not rich or wealthy as how a person traditionally define or see wealth.
Mhm.
And when it comes to economics, just basic understanding of macroeconomics and how the economic machine works. Ray Dalio has a video or a couple of videos on YouTube explaining these things, especially on the economic machine. Like the reality is, if central bank raises interest rates, if they reduce interest rates, what happens? If an industry is developed in a country, like these things might seem little, but incrementally added up over time, are pretty powerful. So for
Mhm.
me, I'm able to understand just in errors in accounting, understand the parts about law and protocol regulations in my area. I don't know everything, but I know enough to be
Mhm.
well versed to
Yes.
conversations in my particular space. So don't try to be a jack of all trades. It's best to specialize and be the best specialist in that space and to try and know everything and you're not able to effectively walk your way through certain avenues.
Mhm. All right. David, what do you want to leave with our listeners today, and what do you always want them to have in the forefront of their minds regarding money and their future?
The reality is life, is short. I'm not saying this YOLO and just don't give a care about what else happens in the world if you do
Mhm.
anything crazy tomorrow. But when I say life in short, enjoy it within reason. So if your goal, is to, let us say, go to a particular restaurant or, get a particular watch, go for it. But it cannot be that you're going to get that particular goal today and you're suffering tomorrow. There has to be a
Mhm.
framework in place that you put towards that goal and you stick to it. And once you make it, how do you further expand upon that framework to earn more, to achieve greater goals? So one thing that I mentioned earlier, if you can manage $10, how do you manage $1 million? So out of young men, for example, when they get particular amounts of wealth, they'll get the Porsche, the Ferraris, the Range Rovers, and all these other high-end vehicles. But the thing is, these different beautiful toys have costs that are going to be felt at your pocket. And the reality is, it's not about how much money you make, it's how much money you keep after, how much money actually comes back into your pocket later on, cash flow. And when it comes down to this money, you have to understand you need to get in particular circles that work best for you and just keep moving up the ladder. So if you're missing stocks, how about you getting private deals right in a company before it goes public? That way investment goes or increases in value quite significantly when the company does go public. Uh, Another example, if you're in real estate, how do you grow an empire? Because you have persons, who have built real estate over decades, some over a couple of years, and look at what exists in the current world today, how can you can improve upon it. So persons mentioned how Uber has no cars, how Airbnb has no real estate and all these other things. But what those companies have, which most people keep ignoring, is that they have a network. They have a network and they have the capital to back it up. So Airbnb might own in their homes, but they connect people from person A to person B and allow for transactions to occur at a micro level. That's the macro level at a micro level. And they took a piece of that. So when they're struggling to get profitability, but at the end of the day, they're able to extract continuous value incrementally and continually from services that are, were relatively harder for persons at the smaller scale to access. So if you're going to target high rich people, poor people, at the end of the day, there has to be some strategy in place to be different to ensure that, you don't have to put out too much work either. Because you have persons who just invest in companies, invest in ideas, just sit back in the background, cut their dividend paychecks or, whatever payments they're entitled to, and just, be happy. So, if you're a photographer, if you do graphic design, trademark, particular ideas, you can potentially sell some of your designs and, retain a future incremental amount from that. It's all about just finding ways to incrementally add value to your bank account or to your pocket with the least amount of work. And come out to money, just sit back, take your time and read. A big issue that we have is that we don't want to read, but we want to have the wealth tomorrow. That's how it works. The world has no free lunch. And that is free has a cost somewhere else that is being accounted for. So don't think anything that is free is really free. There's some other cost or effect in the background.
Right. All right. You heard it from business journalist and 2018 winner of the Young Investors Competition. Thank you so much, David, for joining us today. And I know our listeners have learned so much from you.
You're welcome, Naja. Because I
All
was
right.
able to help.
Always. All right. So we'll be having Antoya now, who will be doing the birthday segment. So I will now welcome Antoya.
So thank you for that. So to all those who recently celebrated their birthdays and to those who are celebrating today, I want to extend my heartfelt birthday wishes. Your continued support to the Afrocents podcast means the world to us, and we're immensely grateful for your dedication. And just to add to that list of persons, we have Kimiko James, Shirlene Palmer, Jamila Nelson, Listra Barnes Sharp, Glendon MacDonald, Humble J, Wayne Chen, and Nikisha Burchell. I hope that you all had a wonderful birthday and that this year has brought to you some amount of, accomplishments. Right. So I hope that you all enjoyed your birthday and will be enjoying the birthday that you have not yet celebrated. So now, For this segment of the podcast, we will be diving into an interesting conversation with our expert, Rosado, as he is coming to speak about security, surveillance, and solar. Cannot leave out solar, especially now. So, without further ado, let's welcome Rosado, our expert at security, surveillance, and solar.
Whew. Mr. Walker, how you doing? You're, you're mute, Mr.
Mr.
You're mute.
Rosado,
How are you doing?
how are you, sir?
I'm good.
Are you hearing
You're
me?
mute, Mr.
Mr.
You're mute.
Rosado, are you hearing me? How are you, sir?
I'm good.
Are you hearing me?
But there's a
Are you hearing me? I, I think, hold on just 1 second. I think I'm using two mic. That is the problem. Hold on. Um, okay. Are you hearing me?
loud and clear.
Wow. What is going on? 1 second. Let me just turn this off. Okay, okay. Wow. Are you hearing me, Rosado?
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Man, I was actually using two mics at the same time. So right, okay. And first of all, I must say that I I was a little bit taken back because I didn't realize that our segment was the I thought Dr. McLaren was actually coming on now. So I was there doing other things, so huh. So I guess Dr. McLaren is coming on after us then. All right, so we are not going to hold up the time too much, but I just want to take like about 1 minute to talk about some of the stuff that I heard before. Even regarding to Mr. Rose, some the things that he was talking about earlier, and regarding to having your money work for you, and about money actually our finance to be supposed to be taught in school is very important. That is something that the educational system really need to look at very seriously, because this is one of the reasons why you have a serious challenge among the Afrocentric community, because we were not taught about money. Um, all that we have been hearing from we were actually in elementary school or kindergarten, basic school, kindergarten, high school to college, is that we should get a good education, and that when we grow up, or when we get a good education and we graduate, then we get a good job. That to me does not make sense. And I think we the Afrocentric community, um, it really affect us more than the Asian, the Caucasian, and also even the Jewish folks. Basically, they get the opportunity to teach their children things that they are not taught in our school, because they send their children to special school. Or even if you find yourself, you and them going to the same school, you realize that they are learning elsewhere about money. but we don't have that opportunity, and that's why we have to find ways and means to educate ourselves and to educate our children about how money really works, so even regarding to these business opportunity that Antoya was talking about, like with the funeral expense. Just imagine, and the funeral, the assure for life, the funeral expense, that it only costs like about $70 per month for 7 people. Do you know that that is like $10 per month? That if you have a loved one that passed away, that person's funeral will be taken care of $10 a month. So do you understand? Do you understand having things like these in place? What will happen is that a person that die in our family, instead of us taking out thousands and hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars to bury a loved one, then you'll be saving all of that money because what? You are hearing about the right thing, you are being involved with the right thing. You understand? So that's the reason why. So most of those other nationalities, these are things that they have in place. You understand? So just imagine you as a person that have a lot of family members that really, I mean, dying, like older people or younger. It doesn't really matter, and it only costs you like a $10 a month for a person. Do you realize the amount of money that it will basically you will save for having that plan? So that is one. So this is another way of actually knowing how money work. Just like the funeral, that's just like the IUL. The IUL is a generational legacy. You understand? So these are the different things that we have on this program that will be able to benefit our community. And ladies and gentlemen, don't take these things for granted, because we are on this program. You will never hear us talking about we don't do gossip. We don't talk about all of those crazy things that you hear people talking about on social media or YouTube and so forth. We are here to help to educate our community. And as Mr. Rose said, you have to let your money work for you. And these are different ways you can let your money work for you. Real estate investment is one of the number one places to put your money. If you don't have a lot of money, pool your money together. You understand? I don't believe in certain places to put your money, but real estate, insurance, those are the safest place to put your money, and your money will work for you. Those are some of the area regarding to the IUL. Most of the parents out there, they actually put their children from they were 1 month old into these programs. And you know what happened? These children automatically becomes millionaire within his or her lifetime. So we have to always just look and research and think of the places where we can be able to put our money and let our money work for us. You understand? So these are just some of the information. I know Rosado just dropped off there a while ago, and this is one of the reasons why I'm hoping that he's not having what you call now like a power cut in his neighborhood, in his area that he is, because that sometimes happen when you have to depend on electricity. And that's the reason why we talk about the solar energy. When you have solar energy, these are things that you don't have to worry yourself about, because if JPS goes, or if Canadison goes, or wherever you are and those power services goes, what will happen is that you have your backup system. You'll be just using them as a backup. That means to say you will always have internet service. You will always have your electricity going, or have current that can be able to run your system. So, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of the solar and security that myself and I'm supposed to be talking to Rosado about, I don't know what is going on, but I don't want to continue without him. So I think I'm going to just take a break for the time being and go on a break to see if Rosado will come back, and then maybe we can just have Dr. McLaren comes on while I'm actually trying to locate Rosado to let us continue to talk about the solar security and surveillance. So we're gonna take a commercial break while I talk to Naja to see if Dr. McLaren is ready and waiting to talk to her in regards to health and nutrition. I'm not even sure what is their topic, but I'm gonna take a break right now, and Naja can take over from there.
In today's fast-paced world, it's becoming increasingly difficult to maintain optimal health. Stress, pollution, and unhealthy food choices are taking a toll on our bodies. But what if we told you that there's a natural way to enhance your health and quality of life? Introducing Vite Life, the organic supplements brand that can help you achieve optimal health. Our supplements are of the highest quality, ensuring that you get only the best in every bottle. At Vite Life, our goal is to help encourage a mindset of optimal health for all. We believe that addressing underlying conditions of the mind and body is essential to facilitate the repair of imbalanced bodies or continuous support towards optimal health. Our supplements are designed to enhance your body's natural abilities to heal and thrive. Whether you're an athlete looking to improve your performance or someone looking to improve your overall health, Vite Life has the perfect supplement for you. So, why wait? Start your journey towards optimal health today with Vite Life, the organic supplements brand that can help you live your best life. Vite Life, enhancing your health and quality of life naturally.
All right, everyone, that was Vibes Live. All right, so we are waiting for Dr. McLaren to come and join us, where we will be speaking on the connection between well being and prosperity. Okay, so she's here. I'm being told that she's here, so we're just going to wait until she comes in studio. Until then, we're going to have another advertisement, and then on after that advertisement, we'll have her in studio.
Numbers, the degree of completion is numbered from.
Are you seeking a holistic path to wellness? We believe in one disease, one cure. Introducing McLaren's Age Reversing and Wellness Center. We offer a wide range of holistic services such as sauna therapy, vibration plate therapy, ionic foot detox, pressotherapy sessions, body blueprint nutritional audits, and magnetic full body scans. Your body, balanced or imbalanced, holds the key to your well-being. We empower you to find the root cause of your health concerns and harness your body's natural ability to detoxify and heal. Experience the transformative power of holistic care. Make an appointment today, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Call us at 914-278-9394 or visit 557 Main Street, Suite 201, New Rochelle, New York, 10801.
Right, so we are in studio with Dr. McLaren. Dr. McLaren, can you turn on your camera, please, if you're able to?
Yes, it is.
We're still not seeing you, Dr. McLaren. We're hearing you, but we're not seeing you.
The camera is on.
We're still not seeing you, Dr. McLaren.
I entered the studio.
All right, so we're going to do another commercial break. We apologize for the delay. We're going to see if that issue can be sorted out, but we'll have more when we return.
Are you ready to provide peace of mind to the ones you love the most? Protect them with a Sure for Life funeral membership. Join the ranks of over 2 million protected individuals in Latin America and the United States. Our dedication to excellence has earned us an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. We care about your specific needs, and our consultants are here to provide personalized advice, ensuring you make the right decision for your family's future. Choose the best option for you. Our family membership protects up to 7 loved ones between ages 0 and 65, coverage of traditional funeral services for the primary member and their family members, includes parents up to 80 years of age, transportation within the United States, Washington, D.C., and Puerto Rico, with repatriation to the country of origin within the coverage area, round-trip airfare exclusively for the primary member to attend the service of plan members, 24/7 customer support line, staffed by a specialized team of professionals providing personalized assistance, and continuous support during the time of the service. You can also choose this membership for 1 or 2 people, extending the same level of protection and care to your closest individuals. Our Silver membership protects individuals between ages 66 and 75, coverage of traditional funeral services for the primary member and their family member or friend, option to add protection for 1 additional person between 0 and 75 years old with an additional fee, regardless of kinship, transportation to the country of origin, round-trip airfare exclusively for the primary plan holder to attend the service of their protected family members or friends, 24/7 customer support line offering personalized assistance during difficult times, and continuous support during the time of the service. Protect your loved ones with a Sure for Life funeral membership. Contact us at 646-688-5554 for more information.
Introducing the Modern Real Estate Smart Homes Project, an innovative investment opportunity. Enjoy up to 100% returns with maximum security, leveraging cutting-edge technology and sustainable design. These future-proof homes ensure consistent rental income. We offer a rock-solid guarantee on your investment, providing you with peace of mind knowing your money is working diligently to secure your future. Seize this remarkable opportunity to invest in a project that offers up to 100% return on your money. Contact us to learn more. Redefine your financial success today.
Hi, good night again, everyone. No, I'm not Dr. McLaren, but I'm here with some very, very good news. I'm sure that mothers are the backbone of every single family. And with that said, the Afrocents podcast is reminding you all to go over to the Instagram page and see where we have posted a Mother of the Month graphic. Right under that graphic, you may comment whatever it is that you want to comment about your mother in order for her to win 100, yes, 100 US dollars. I know that 100 US dollars can help a mother in any way right now. It's difficult times, I know, but in order for that to happen, you have to comment under the post, like, comment, share, and make sure that you subscribe to the Afrosense podcast YouTube channel in order to be considered, or in order for your mother or mother figure to be considered for this 100 US dollar gift. So thank you, and remember to head over to our Instagram page. That's Afrosense Podcast, where you can see the post about the Mother of the Month, and just go ahead and share your thoughts about your mother or mother figure so that she can have a chance to win 100 US dollars. So back to the show. Thank you.
All right, everyone, welcome back to Afrocents podcast. Um, there has been a delay in terms of Dr. McLaren coming on the show right now, so we definitely apologize for that. We know you wanted her to be here to speak about health and holistic wellness. So she'll definitely be on next week when all the issues are sorted out. All right, so now we will invite Mr. Walker back on screen as we do our closing, as well as Amy.
Transform your child's future with our $1,000,000 Baby IUL plan. Start your child's journey to becoming the youngest millionaire in your family today. From just 1 month to 17 years, this plan is designed to secure your child's financial success. Contact us for more information.
Good night. Good night.
Okay. Technology.
Yeah.
That's okay, though. Means that there's going to be a part two. It's
Even
going to
better.
be exactly even better.
I I'm telling you, when it comes to technology, it is so amazing. Tonight we have been a lot of challenges regarding to the internet. I mean, I don't know what is going on, you know. So, Amy,
How are you?
I am doing great. I'm doing great. It's just that, you know, with all of these different things. But I mean, in spite of everything. Oh, by the way, I think I missed a segment there a while ago regarding to some who was the mother of the month earlier on? I think I missed that. I just want to congratulate the mother of the month.
Ashley's and Emily's mom as the mother of the month for August, right?
Yeah,
Woo.
Major. Who's the person?
It's Ashley and Emily's mom. They were on the show. I think it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. They were the two 19-year-olds involved in real estate. Yeah, so it's actually their
Oh,
mother
that.
who has been
Oh,
chosen as the one. Yeah.
Okay,
that
because
makes sense. That's a good mother.
I
Right.
ste- I stepped away. Okay, I think that's Miss Simit, right?
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay, right. So I know more than likely you are going to be having her on the show next week to,
Yes, she'll
be-
be here.
yes, to be talking about all of the excitement, how she felt regarding to being chosen as mother of the month, and we are encouraging for those mothers out there that you can actually enter. Can you talk to us about that, Nature, as to what are some of the stuff that needs to be done to be qualified
All
for
right.
Mother of the Month?
Pleasure. So you can head over to our Instagram page, which is at Afrocents Podcast. On our Instagram page, you'll see a graphic that says hashtag Mother of the Month giveaway. Now, to allow your mother to win the Mother of the Month, which is actually 100 US dollars, the first thing that you have to do is follow our account at Afrocents Podcast. The second thing you have to do is to comment your favorite thing about motherhood under the post, and then you will subscribe to our YouTube channel at Afrosense Podcast. Now, the winner will be announced on our live stream on September 26, 2023. So we are encouraging everyone to ensure that you follow all three of these steps to give your mother a chance to win the Mother of the Month for September. So that's what we have for September Mother of the Month.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So it was one of those another awesome episode. Although we did not get the chance. By the way, is Rosado back as yet?
I believe they were saying that he was having some device issues, so I doubt that he's back,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Okay.
But we did get good information out, and
Yeah,
David was lovely, and so
yes,
I still think it was an amazing podcast.
I agree. I agree.
Right, right. And we missed that section with Dr. McLaren. So Dr. McLaren will be coming on next week for whatever technical issue that she was having or she's still having, along with Rosado. I think sometimes these things happen because even us in the United States here, sometimes when we are not muted, we have we have different storm that allow us our equipment not to be functioning the way that we want to. So we just want to thank all of those lovely people that have been watching us
Yes,
tonight. We are asking you to come back, all of those birthday folks that celebrated their birthday next week. Every Tuesday night we celebrate people birthday. Some of them they are my Facebook friends. Some of them is Amy Facebook friends and Naja Facebook friends and everybody. Um, and Toya, all of the different people that are working in the back office, like Alex, Khalifa, and Ninja, help me now. I mean, I'm trying to
India.
remember India and all of those folks, you know, that are helping in the back to make this podcast to be as successful as ever. And by the way, for those of you that are interested in the a show for life, there's gonna be a presentation tomorrow at 12 noon. 12 noon, that is Eastern Standard Time, the US Standard Time, not the Caribbean Standard Time now. So if you are tuning in from Jamaica, it would be, or from the Caribbean, it would be 11 a.m. If you are in the United States, it is 12 a.m. for, so those entrepreneurs,
See,
those
but
people.
that means Jamaica's in the future. And so if you think about it,
Yes, because I think daylight saving time it will be changing soon, right?
I
I
think
think
so.
it I think it will, is it next month or I'm not even sure what time of the year.
I'm
Uh,
waiting for the year for it to end. But yes,
you already okay. All right. So just before I go, just before we close off, um, the section that Rosado should have been here talking to us about tonight um, is the security, surveillance, and solar. It is very important, ladies and gentlemen, for you to get that solar system. In the Caribbean, it is really not an expensive venture in the Caribbean. What you'll be paying less than $2 million for in the $2 million not it would work out to be about under 15 thousand US dollars for a solar system for your property in Jamaica or the Caribbean. In the United States, that same system will cost us roughly about $40,000 in the United States. You understand? So you're really getting a good deal and so forth. And plus, I heard that electricity in Jamaica is very expensive, and people do lose electricity in Jamaica very often. Not like most of us that are living in the United States. Although sometimes in the United States we do lose electricity, but not as often as the folks in the Caribbean. So, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, so for all of your security, surveillance, and solar need, call us at that number there. It is 876-826-5345. That's Jamaica. And in the United States, it is 646-688-5554. Okay? So back to Naja and Amy gonna be closing us out tonight. So have yourself a blessed and wonderful night.
well, before I do the generic spiel, Nadra, anything that you would like to close us out with?
All right, so I just want to encourage everyone to follow our Instagram page at Afrosense Podcast. We update you regularly on the guests that will be coming on the show. We have the Mother of the Month giveaway going on right now. We post some very informative content on our page as well. So I just wanted to let everyone know that they should follow our page. I know that the show tonight was great. David shared some very imperative points on why money isn't taught in schools, and matter of fact why it should be taught in schools. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't be afraid to reach out to us on Instagram and let us know how you found it. That's all I have to say for now. We have another amazing guest next week, so you really don't want to miss that.
Yes, and congratulations to Mother of the Month again, Miss Grace Smith. And we are looking forward to see her on the show next week.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm. And with that, I want to thank you for joining us on AfroSense. Why isn't money taught in school? As we discuss ways that no matter what age we are, understanding how to manage capital can give our lives control while bringing you the voices that we thought could help you understand how to make a better economic or intellectual decisions, like our fantastic guests tonight, David Rose and Rosado, who gave their financial advice to you. I also want to thank tonight's host, the fabulous Nadine.
You messed it up again. It's
No,
Nadria.
I
Nadria,
caught
Nadria.
myself before I even said it because I knew I was gonna.
That's fine.
Nadria,
Yeah.
Nadria, now that I'm looking at you, the fabulous Nadria and Antoya, backstage, our hardworking Alex, along with our man with a plan, our executive producer, Glenn Roy. I am Amy, who is sending you love, can even sometimes pronunciate things. If you enjoy the show, please don't forget to hit that like button on YouTube. This upvote helps the algorithm send content out to new people, building our audience, viewers like you. But also subscribe if you feel like joining the AfroSense family and then hitting that bell icon so you get to see more of us in our feed, your feed, by seeing our premieres or joining our live streams. Like, hello if you were in the live chat, and hello as well if you're seeing this afterwards. Finally, if you're looking to support the show, why not head over to our Patreon and unlock some unique perks by going to patreon.com/Afrosense and unlock that behind the scenes early access and VIP perks. Thank you for supporting the show, and we hope that our message puts your mind at ease by growing the one asset that AfroSense thinks makes sense and can make your dreams come true. Money. Good
Yeah.
night.
Good night, everyone.